pays to pay attention to what you're doing. Like when we're doing something, it's good to focus on it, pay attention to it, and not be thinking about other things and not be losing our focus. There's also times when we get in trouble when it's good to have children with us. Uh, when our children were young on Saturdays, I would take them into the library in Dryden to get books and just a little time I could spend with them and do something special with them. So one Saturday we were going into town. We lived outside of Dryden. We were going into Dryden to get books at the library, and it was a little, it was maybe a 6 mile drive into town, and we were going into town. It's Saturday morning. I'm just kind of moseying along, going into town. I'm not thinking about what I'm doing, about my driving at all, and we were just right at the edge of town when all of a sudden I heard a siren behind me, and I looked, and there were red lights flashing, and there was a police car behind me, and had his siren on, and so I pulled over, and well, the officer came up to the car, and he wanted to know if I was drinking, and no, no, and he was saying, well, like you have mirrors here, like you need to check your mirrors. He was saying, I've been trying to pass you for the last couple miles, and you're drifting over the across the middle of the road, and you're weaving all you're not staying on your side of the road. And every time I try and pass you, you'd be drifting over, and I couldn't pass you. And he was saying, you have to pay attention to what you're doing and look in your mirrors. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. And but the whole time he was doing that, my children were in a panic, and one of my children was kept asking, "Are you going to go to jail, Dad? Are you going to go to jail? Is he going to take? He's going to arrest you and take you to jail, Dad?" And I never said anything to the policeman about it. He didn't say anything about it, but I'm sure he heard what they were saying. And anyway, he gave me a warning, and I didn't go to jail. But it was a good reminder that when I'm doing something, I should be paying attention to what I'm doing and not be daydreaming and thinking about other things.